Kalkwasser. Should a beginner be using this in their reef tank? If not, then what should they be using instead? And when should they start using Kalkwasser? Let's find out. Hello everyone, I'm John Jr. and I'm the Emerald Coast Reef Head. As a new reefer, you're probably wondering, should I be using Kalkwasser in my saltwater aquarium as a beginner? Well, that depends. Depends on what kind of tank you're setting up, whether if you're doing a fish only with live rock, I'd say no. If you're doing a softy tank, which is only soft corals in your tank, I say no. The reason is, soft corals do not form a calcifying skeleton, and any calcium that is in your tank would be more than enough for a soft coral. Now, if you're doing an LPS tank or an SPS tank, depends on how big your corals are and how many corals you have in your tank. The more corals that you have that are LPS and SPS, and as they grow, they will start taking calcium and alkalinity out of your water, because they need that to be able to build their skeletons. You want to test your water. If your calcium in your water is below 420, then yes, I would say you probably want to douse just a little bit of Kalkwasser. I mean a very, very little bit. And if you're having trouble keeping your pH up, then yes, I would say dose some Kalkwasser into your tank. Only when water changes can't do it anymore. The summary: should you, as a beginner, use Kalkwasser in your reef tank? If your tank is only a few months old and you don't have much of anything as far as hard corals go, I will say no. As your tank gets older, and if you start adding more SPS corals or even LPS corals, which form calcifying skeletons, then test your water, and if your water drops below the parameters of what it takes to maintain a healthy reef tank of corals, which is 420 for calcium, and your DKH falls below 8, then I will say you can start dosing Kalkwasser. Like and subscribe to our channel here to learn more information about as being a beginner and knowing what it takes to start up a new reef tank, and also learn about the mistakes that I've made as a new reefer and how you can avoid these same mistakes as well. Thank you very much. I am John Jr. and I am the Emerald Coast Reef Head. Take care and have a great day.